Welcome everybody. Just another nightmare computer issue stuff. Just trying to get set up here and caught up with hourly events and all that stuff. Alright, let's make some troops. I would like some cars. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Give me my loot. Let's see, do we want to push more points? May as well do like 1G more. Let's see, what do we need? Gotta have something. 6, 6, and 6, 8. I guess let's make some fighters. Why not? Couple more. Alright. Good enough. 1.96. Come on. Alright. Now that's good enough. Can't decide if the defense queue is even worth using. It sucks. it just flat out sucks. I have no good APC for it. Whatever. Let me check and make sure this stream is working correctly. Seems to be okay. I think there's like some studio page. Somewhere here. Yeah, whatever. I have no idea how to stream, but that won't stop us. So, yeah, so a lot has changed in the last week. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of upkeep on the other bases. So we got new heroes, we got new bases, we got new tech, all kinds of stuff. Alright. So the first thing we got some new heroes. So I did not make a Hero Day video. I really wanted to, and I'm glad I did not, because it sucked. So my main base, I had saved around 450 tickets. So I was excited. This was looking like the best pool. The Wrath pool, we needed Wrath. I needed one more Kamikaze. Crochet, we need a bunch of Iron Sentinel. Not that great, but at least he's not a Patriot. So, you know, Iron Sentinel, at least he's not a Patriot. I got 4 goddamn Patriots. 4. It sucked. We got 4 Patriots. A Cannon S, already maxed. We got a Kamikaze. He's maxed. And that was it. I didn't even get an Iron Sentinel. I think we have 2 of him, maybe 3. No, 2. Anyway, it sucked. 4 Patriot, Cannon S, Kamikaze. I have all of them. Patriot especially. All of his skills unlocked. And shit, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, all of his skills unlocked, and we got a bunch more. So he sucks. I was pretty upset. So I ended up buying a hero pack, opened 10 tickets, and we got a Wrath. So I only needed one more Wrath. We already had the 8 skill, so now we have Awaken plus 8. Usable. I would like to have the extra might, but you know, whatever. Can't complain. I'm happy I got I'm happy I got at least one. But see, yeah, my main base just had horrible luck. Absolute awful luck. And so I'm glad I never made a hero recruitment video. That would have been miserable. I just, you know, opening it, I started so positive, so excited. Oh yeah, this will be the recruitment, you know, this is gonna be the good one. And it was the worst I've ever had. It sucked. But so the farm base, not the farm base, the alt base. The alt base got all of the luck. So I at the same time as this, the alt base used Doomsday tokens to buy a Season X ticket from the Doomsday shop. So we got Kamikaze from the Doomsday ticket. So we got 8 skill for Kamikaze. Fantastic. We got Heaven's Redemption from the token shop. Really good week. 8 skill unlocked. Heaven Redemption Kamikaze. That's actually a beast of an APC here. If we get bored later on, I might show some fights, but I mean, for an alt base, Kamikaze, Heaven, Countdown, that's a solid APC. So we ended up, we used about 100 tickets, maybe less. So we got, you know, the Kamikaze so far, the Heaven Redemption, Cannon S. We got the 7th skill unlocked, completely maxed Cannon S on the alt base. I think we already had Crochet maxed, so that was nice. All in all, the alt base really really stepped up. Now it's a decent account. So we'll probably do some fighting on the alt base. Maybe the farm base. The farm base is pretty weak. That's just like a tile account, not really exciting. But yeah, the main base, horrible luck with the recruitment. Eventually, though, we did get the Wrath. That was all we wanted. I did buy the Heaven Redemption just because. I've never gotten Heaven Redemption. There are a few heroes I've never had. Heaven Redemption was one of them. Finally got him from the token shop, but organic. All this time, I have never had a single organic. I guess just bad luck. But yeah, so eventually one day we might have Heaven Redemption. Right now I'm in a bit of an awkward spot for like the 4th and 5th APC. Glutton, I think either Glutton is broken or they've nerfed him to the point where he's not even usable. The meta APC of Glutton, Tech Priest, Hummingbird, it's just trash. I don't know what the game did, but they changed something about it. It used to break everything, and now it like fails to orange heroes. A couple of reports, Glutton just doesn't do anything. He'll have 0 skills, like 1,000 skill kills. I mean, it's pathetic. They had to have changed it or updated it or nerfed him. They did something. So he's pretty much worthless in my opinion right now. I've tried a few attacks where I put him where Kamikaze is. So we had Glutton, Canoness, Death Rider. In theory, should work pretty well. Horrible. It just did awful. So we put Kamikaze back. It does better. But yeah, until we can figure out what happened to Glutton, I can't use it. It just seems to lose every single battle. Crusher, I mean, maybe I could make another car APC with him. I still need the 8th skill. Caesar, not terrible. You don't really want him though. That's like a 5th car APC if you had to have it. And then my actual 5th APC right now, I'm just using shooters. Deus Ex, I'm not a huge fan of, but I think he would do better than Valkyrie here. Betrayed, very hit or miss. Sometimes the worst hero. Sometimes he beats crazy good APCs. It just ultimately he's not great, but he can do okay. And then Rose can be decent, not great. So sometimes I might put a Valkyrie in. Let me actually see. I remember there was that really early game combo with Valkyrie. No, that's right. So Valkyrie does not work well with Rose. That's what I had remembered. Because Valkyrie does boost early turn 1 through 3 damage, but Rose is stacking the marks, and so usually Rose doesn't actually hit all of the marks until like turn 4, maybe turn 5 if you're unlucky. I forget what it was. There's some hero, I think Tracker giving you extra basic attacks. Yeah. So if you could have a Tracker and a Rose, it would probably be strong, but Hunk Tracker Nomad's gonna be better, so no point. No point in that, but whatever. So yeah, just waiting now for the battle. We have, I guess, 35 minutes to reset, then another 35 after that. So no immediate rush. If anyone's got stuff to do, we'll be probably an hour before we actually fight. But it's looking like it might actually be a fight. So we've got a couple of our people here. All the nice blue bases. Let's see, I guess I should, well, yeah, let's go ahead and bookmark. Bookmark our state. So 264, I am actually surprised. I did not think they were going to fight. And I mean, I don't know if I would call this a fight, but I think they might have backed out. I looked about an hour ago, and everybody was... It looked like they were going to fight. About an hour ago, they had a lot more main bases here. I think they all teleported away. That kind of sucks. Hopefully they show up. Again, 264 is a pretty strong state. Anyone who doesn't know. I think all week they've put up decent numbers. They just, you know, it's not really fair to compare to 83, and that's not like an ego thing. I mean, 83 just has so many damn players. 264 is really solid. They've got some strong people. I know a lot of people in 264. So yeah, I hope they fight. But yeah, all of our people showed up, and I think all of theirs left. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they just went to like Tile or something for a minute. I'd played with a lot of these people in 321. I think 321 had a big migration here last season or the season before, which I did not join. I think they might have migrated here the same time 96. The same time 96 became a state, or you know, a big state. 96 was always pretty strong, but. Yeah, disappointing though. They're not. They don't seem to be fighting. Maybe they all come back at reset. You know, I hope they do. Oh my god, that's great. Is that I wonder if this is actually Rusty or if this is somebody making fun of Rusty. Cause that's pretty funny. I mean, there are a lot of people that make fun of people. Oh my god. Poor Bok Bok. There was a funny meme going around of it was like the last Doomsday War. I think all of 83 pretty much ganged up on 109. But there are some pretty funny memes. I mean, you know, 109 I don't think tried their best. It didn't seem to me like they did. You know, we made a lot of mistakes, and they didn't punish us for it. And so I think if they were playing at their best, it would have been a lot tougher of a fight. So yeah, either they didn't try, or they just didn't try hard. Because yeah, they're much better than that. Is it worth getting $9? I guess so. Let's go ahead and get $9 on the farm really quick. God, I'm still so tired, half yawning all day, and every single week now, pretty much playing 3 different alliances in Doomsday Total War, not a good idea. Every single day, it's, you know, oh, time to wake up, 3 a.m.'s here. And then 3 a.m. comes around, half of them are like, nah, we don't have a war, or we did a truce. Damn it. It's gotten to the point now I just wake up at 3 a.m. even if I don't set an alarm. Just so used to waking up at 3 every day. But yeah, after we do some more troops, there are a couple of reports to look at that are kind of interesting in my opinion. Alt base had a pretty good hit. Main base, we bounced a couple of like 800% tech attackers. But yeah, I was hoping tonight we'd have some new reports, because we just got Wrath, and I haven't, apart from, you know, attacks on tiles, which I don't really count, I haven't gotten to test it, and so I want to be able to test Wrath and see how actually it turns out. Because, yeah, I don't know, there are a lot of inconsistencies in the game with, you know, statistics and champion duel and tile attacks and gather attacks. It just, it's all a mess. Shouldn't be that difficult, but whatever. But yeah, can we just take a minute, unrelated to anything, can we just take a minute and say, holy crap, this new base looks freaking awesome. Finally. Finally, the devs tell me something, and they actually do it. I don't know if anyone... I don't even know if I was streaming back then, but when the Halloween base came out, the little, you know, moon with the gargoyle, when that base came out, I asked my little support person, you know, hey, what's coming out later? I don't want to buy this base now if there's something cool coming out later. They told me, you know, oh, the Christmas base is going to be crazy cool. You know, they were like, it's going to be awesome, best one ever. I believed it. You know, I did not buy the Halloween base, and I've been telling everybody since. I said, you know, well, devs told me the new base is supposed to look really cool. I'm saving up for that. And holy crap, it looks awesome. And the name tag, you know, even if you're not willing to, you know, spend all of the money and buy the base, the name tag, it just looks so good. It just looks so good. Stupid waste of money, no doubt, but if you're going to waste your money, that's what you should waste it on. Alright. We got some boxes. I guess we could... Yeah, I guess we can do this base. I guess we'll play this base. What's going on, Gabriel? Mad Matthews? Yeah, alt base needs some part sets. I've got to finish the first Bane set on the alt. That's messed up all of my other gold sets. Not that it's related, but do you ever watch Counter-Strike? Recently, the past couple of weeks, I've been back to watching Counter-Strike on YouTube, and yeah, there are a couple of great Brazilian teams. The last time I really played semi-competitively Counter-Strike was like 2014, 2015. And back then it was, hell, what were they called? That was like the pre-MIBR. It was LG and I don't know. They had some other really great Brazilian team. But yeah, six years later. There's still a Brazilian team at the top. Alright, that's done. Hopefully the might bonus and defense bonus will last for 16 hours. I'm kind of thinking they might end up ending at reset, because as soon as the arms deal, whatever arms privilege, as soon as that ends. What in the hell? It says 31 days remaining here, and then it says 16 hours here. I don't know if I trust that. So yeah, I'll have to be careful about that. Somebody's got to remind me, if I forget. But yeah, some tile reports. We had I also had some weird bugged APCs earlier today. But we bounced a couple of people last night. Or maybe the night before. Yeah, I don't see the reports here. Well, that's a bummer. Let's see if the alt base has any reports. Yeah, so there we had one. Testing out the new APC on the alt base. So yeah, this one I think we just have the standard gold part set. Gold part set. Nothing much. I don't even think this has tier 10 tech. Oh, and the worst part, my my specialty resets for the alt base got messed up. So I hate myself for it, but I ended up buying the season challenge. I bought this for the alt base and the farm base because it really is worth it. It's like $20 or $10. I don't know however many dollars it is. It's worth it. You get a bunch of Doomsday tokens. You get a ton of honor points, tickets. You know, everything. Basically, if you're gonna play the base, you probably should buy it. It's that worth. Even if you don't get the APC at the end, it's still worth buying the Elite Challenge stuff. But so I did that. And then I even went as far as to buy the Doomsday investment plan. I bought this for 1 week. And I had 1 day left to go. And my intention was I was going to use the specialty reset on the final day, reset my specialty, and then the following week reset it back. I missed it by like 10 minutes. I logged in and went to go change my specialty, and it ran out. It expired middle of the day. And so I missed my specialty, and pretty much ever since, my specialty on the alt's been pretty screwed up. So I'm just doing tile development and honor points, and I don't want that. I wanted to do a lot of other stuff this season, and so that kind of screwed me up. So like I never even got around to building the Assault and Guardian fortresses, because I never did get the reset. So yeah, we're playing with 1 Assault and Guardian fortress. But at this point, you know, it's pretty much too late. I'm not gonna buy a reset now. We've only got a couple weeks left in the season. But yeah, that kind of sucked. Because you know, I was bummed about that. I wanted to get all of these unlocked so I could level them up for honor points. But to spend $20 minimum just to build an Assault and Guardian fortress, that's a bit stupid. For an alt base, not even a main base, but an alt base, nah. Not doing it. I mean, I don't even have VIP on this base. Like, if I was gonna burn some money, that's probably the first thing I would buy. Let's see if we have, yeah, so the luck meter on this base is pretty bad. I'm still thinking that on the main base, I did burn through all of my tickets, but I might just try to get lucky and like on Sunday use all the tickets that I get. So like, you know, I still am not expecting anything, but maybe by the time Sunday's here, we'll have like 25 tickets. I don't know. I also don't know why it's giving me free recruits. I'd been logged in all day, and I didn't have any free recruits. I changed to a different emulator, and all of a sudden they're here. Strange. That's awesome. I just noticed on the middle account here, it actually looks like it's snowing in the game because there's so many of these bases. There's so many bases that have the little snow effect. It just looks like it's snowing on screen. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they will. It used to be the entire interior of your base would turn white from snow. I wonder if that will come back or if they stop doing that. Let's see if this one has clones. Nope. Let's see who else is here. No, you know who this is? This is Caddy. That's not Rusty, that's Caddy. That's great. That makes the Rusty even better. So Rusty probably did go from 321 to 364. Or 264, whatever the hell the state is. Oh my god. That's too funny. So yeah, the Caddy just unbelievable person. If you don't know Caddy, you're missing out in life. I think a lot of our people left. They realized the enemy wasn't going to fight. It's so disappointing. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope they show up and fight, but every single time, every single kill event in 83, enemies show up like they're gonna fight, and then they just disappear. And I mean, you can't blame them. Like, you know, nobody expects them to sit there and be zeroed, but fight, show up and play. I hope they do. I really hope they do. C is from 321. Rage Bear back there. Praetorian. All of these people were 321s. Yeah, so this guy was at the launch center earlier. He was there with all his farms, and I guess he changed his mind. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope they show up and fight. But yeah, to see people poured in. I mean, they had like 10 bases here ready to fight earlier. To see all of them there and then all of them leave doesn't give me a lot of confidence. Let's see what Caddy said. I wish I could get the emojis to work. God, these people. Oh yeah, so one of the things, while we're still waiting for kill event here, just the pre-game warm-up, one of the things we did this past week was a lot of tech. And this is so, like, soul-crushing. Cutting-edge tech. I spent probably 100,000 war badges. And I got, like, 3%. That's something pathetic. I mean, I got nothing. So we maxed long shot from 5 to 10. And then all of these were at 5. So 5 to 9, 5 to 6, 5 to 8. Oh my god, it just takes so many fucking medals. Like 14.7 thousand. 48 days time. I mean, the resources don't matter, but the war badges and the time is just, it's insane. I mean, I seriously, I had over 100,000 something war badges. And all that got me was like 3%. It makes a big difference, you know, having 12% hit points instead of 3. You know, that's a big difference. But the last little bit from 12 to 15, I can't justify it right now. It's too expensive. I want to get, you know, the same for this tech. I want to get this tech to 9 at least. But I'll save it for next week. So next week we'll get fire suppression to 9. Hopefully I'll have enough for fully armed to 9. It's so expensive though. Good lord. I guess the cumulative purchase was last week, so yeah, I just 25,000 for $100. So that's essentially like, okay, we're paying $100 to do one tech, like 1.5 tech for $100. I'm not doing that. Not right now. That's just too expensive. Waleed, 622, 672. What's going on, dude? Hope you've been well. Ryder, been pretty well myself. Yeah, hoping we get a fight today. Really hoping we get a fight today. A few hours ago, I guess the state leaders all sent around a message saying, you know, all right, show up for a fight. All of us teleport in, and I don't think 264 is there. Earlier they were. Earlier 264 was, they had a bunch of people here. So I hope they fight. But yeah, we definitely did some upgrades on the base. We got some more tech, we got some heroes. We got the new base design. I had to do it. Ever since the Halloween base design, I've been waiting for this base. My support person said, you know, the Christmas base is going to be the best so far. They absolutely were right. I think that looks so cool. Just the kind of the bluish green to white. It looks so nice. The hit points is just a bonus. The fact that it actually gives a really good bonus. I would have bought this even if it did nothing. It just looks so cool. But yeah, the bonus is nice. But yeah, I said a little bit earlier, but I wanted to do a recruitment video on Hero Day because we had saved up like 450 tickets, and so I was gonna do like a ticket opening YouTube video. I am glad that I did not, because we got the worst luck I have ever had. 450 tickets. We got. Let me see the recruit here. 450 tickets. We got 4 Patriot, 1 Cannon S, 1 Kamikaze. Cannon and Kamikaze we already had maxed. 4 Patriot. It was like soul crushing. I can't believe it. Eventually we did get 1 Wrath right at the end. I bought a pack, and the last 10 tickets we got a Wrath. The alt base did a lot of upgrades. The alt base, we got Heaven Redemption from the token shop, so now we have 6 and 8. We got Kamikaze from a Doomsday token shop. The Doomsday shop, I bought a ticket, 250,000 Doomsday tokens. We got a Kamikaze. I'll take it. So now we've got Kamikaze, Heaven Redemption, Countdown, all 6+8. We got 1 Cannon S from the recruitment, maxed her completely. So now we have completely maxed Crochet, Cannon S, Hummingbird. It's pretty strong. So yeah, all in all, alt base had some pretty good luck. Main base had horrible luck. And the farm base, it's a farm. We don't really care about it. You had 300 Patriot, Cannon, Kamikaze. Did you need the Cannon S or Kamikaze though? Did I get a Wrath? I did. Right at the end, I bought 1 pack of tickets. Yeah, we bought 1 pack of tickets right at the end, and we got the 8 skill. So it's usable. I would like to have him maxed, but we'll wait for season rewards. I wanted to show, right after I got it, I went to do some tile fights. And it's stupid. How strong it is just broken. Tech Priest, Wrath, Hummingbird. It is so strong. But yeah, it's not going back that far. That's disappointing. I will say, I am not a fan of this APC, but the animation is hilarious. It's such a bad APC for stats, but I mean that's pretty funny. And then the mammoth APC. God, I mean, imagine if the reindeer APC had the stats of the mammoth one. That would be funny. The mammoth one is so ugly. I remember people were upset that the little like Easter rabbit APC. What was it? This thing, the Mark II or Mark I Hurricane. The little bouncing ears on the back. It looks stupid, but nothing looks as bad as the mammoth APC. Let's see, 4, 8. So that's just 4 times 5. 20, 30 tickets for 50 bucks. It's tempting. 30 tickets for half price, plus some extra stuff. I'm not buying it. I really try, as much as I spend on this game, I really try not to. And I get shit all the time because people are like, oh, just buy it, you buy everything. I really try not to. That's a good deal. Anybody who's spending money, that little $50 weekly thing, definitely worth it. I'm not doing it though. I would literally be homeless if I bought all the things I wanted to buy. Alright, this song is just not working. But yeah, other news, the main base, we bought Heaven Redemption from the token shop. Through bad luck, I guess, I've never had a Heaven Redemption from tickets, so that was our first. But you got to start somewhere. It's a good hero. I know some people say, you know, oh, never buy your first copy of a hero or your first hero from the token shop. But Heaven Redemption is pretty good. I don't regret it. One day I'll get the parts I need, or the copies I need to finish it. Must be a serious battle. They already got a missile lock going 25 minutes early. That's a bit much. 25 minutes early. And they're already missile locked. That's strange. There we go. My main monitor there was not showing the hourly event. Alright, let's make some parts really quick. right. Yeah, we're making the second Ranger set. Second Ranger set for the alt base. I guess let's go ahead and donate tech while we're at it. I've got to be on the alt base. I am the first wave of AC1 defense, so I've got to keep my water. So we'll donate fuel. Guess that means on to parts with this base. I don't even remember what we were doing on the main base. I was just making parts for the hell of it. Let's see, what material do we need? Batteries and pretty much everything. Oh, we need to buy speed ups, troop speed ups, or march speed ups. I need to not forget that. Just in case there are actually people to fight, we've got to have march speed ups. Alright, that's done. So nice they took away the advertisement. I can't tell you how many times I misclicked on the stupid little watch ad thing for the purple ticket, and then had to like back out of the entire game just to open my free tickets. So happy they got rid. I hate ads. I'm one of those people who genuinely gets upset by ads. Like, I would sooner, you know, support somebody. I would donate money all the time if I didn't have to watch ads. But then all the companies are just like, ah, well, we need to make money, so force ads on everything. I can't stand ads. That's just my fault. Let's see, I think 303 actually has a, I think they actually have a launch center battle. That'll be exciting to watch. But before we do, let's go ahead and make the farm parts. Farm base has more parts than either of my other two, because it doesn't have Bane Blades. It's just, I just make indefinite parts. It's got two Phantom, 2 Ranger, working on 2 Fighter. Just because I never end up destroying the sets to make Bane Blades. Alright, we're almost there to the fighting though. 15 minutes. Anybody who's sat here waiting the whole time, I appreciate it. 15 minutes and we'll fight. Alright, done with that. I think that's all we had to do right now. Last thing. Alright. Now we are officially ready. I wish I could like zoom out and just have like an entire overview. I forget what the zoom hotkey was for this player. Page down? No. Mouse wheel. Control. Yeah, that's not much more zoomed out. I guess we can zoom in, but not really out. That's whatever. Whatever. So yeah, in 83. Well, let's take a look at 264. Nope, go back. Come on. Alright, so yeah, there are even less people than before. Oh, I remember that dude. That dude, at the time, was like one of the strongest people in 321. No idea what the picture is, but I'm sure it means something. Yeah, he was crazy strong last time I played with him. There's some people, you know, not that it's a bad thing or that, you know, they're you know at any fault of their own, but there are quite a few people who, like, you know, at some point in time put in like a couple $1,000s to the game, and then they stop, you know, they stop playing or they stop spending, and they just kind of coast for the next couple years. So yeah, that dude used to be maxed. Oh, even he left. He used to be maxed, but then tier 10 tech came out. So I assume he still probably is. That's just so weird. I mean, they've got all these strong people. Fight. Just fight. Oh my god. I had a trade area with myself somewhere over here. Let's hope nobody destroyed it. I'm sure they did, because they always do. Nope, still there. They started to. That's the worst part. My own damn alliance started to clear my own trading area. Oh my god. Let's see how long ago that was. 83S. God, come on, man. It's my own damn team. How hard is it to see whose tire you're taking? Like, look at the tile. If it says, you know, your own state, don't take it. I don't actually care, but it's still funny. So yeah, all those people are probably going to teleport in right away, and every single thing in the state's going to be dead. JSB, the monster base. Yeah, so that's the Halloween base design I was talking about earlier. When this one came out, I really wanted it, but again, I am, you know, as much as I spend in the game, I am like the most frugal spender of Last Shelter. And I really wanted this base design, but so I asked the support person, you know, what do you know about the base designs? And long story short, they said the Christmas one was going to be the best ever, and I am so glad that I trusted them, because damn is it nice. I'm so glad I bought that, and I didn't even pay that much. I think it was like $280. Which, I mean, that's about average, I guess. Some people got lucky and got it in $30. It's reselling for like $350 though, so I mean, I'm happy with it. Anyway, 8 minutes left, almost time to fight. If anyone is stuck around for the last hour, I appreciate it. We're almost ready. We're definitely gonna find some fights. Even if they don't fight for the launch center, we're gonna fight. We'll find a fight. I was trying to oh, thanks Bruno. I was trying to find somebody to sell the Mammoth APC to. So I did officially, I decided that I will sell at least one of them, if not both. I wanted to sell this so I could buy the new base design, but nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted the Mammoth APC. I even bought the little gift bag for it. But I'll sell it eventually. That will fund the next stupid purchase I make. That dude is crazy strong. Mad Matthews. Why don't I use it? Honestly, because if I could resell it for $200, which I'm not saying that I could. Obviously, I still have it, so I can't. But I would like to get $200. I paid $50 for the gift bag, so that would really only be $150 to me to sell that. $150, you know, $300 if I were to sell both. I don't know. I bought it and I was going to use it, but the fact that I got two of them, I actually kind of want to sell it. 4% might is good, but it's not worth that much to me. If I were a completely maxed base, and really this is something a lot of people they either overlook or don't understand about the skins. The skins give less than 5% bonuses. So like, if you're not max tech, this would be a better use of your money. 3% right here for one tech. Or better yet, 7% might for one tech upgrade. That would be more important than buying a skin. Another thing, so yes, the skin would give me 4% more might, but if I'm fighting somebody with 800% might and I only have 660, they're still gonna beat me, even if I have the skin. I don't think, unless you're a maxed base, do the skins actually matter. So if the skins don't actually matter, it comes down to the look. How do they look? Do you like it? Personally, that looks so much uglier than I could have ever imagined. For a non-maxed base, that just looks so ugly. And I'm sorry if anyone likes it. That's my opinion. Doesn't mean it's right. It just, I cannot stand the Mammoth APC. So maybe if I can't sell it, I might use it. But I really don't like it. Maybe I could reinforce somebody with the farm. I'm sure they would be pissed. Yes. Reinforce him with the farm. At least we'll get our points. He's not going to be happy, but we will. You like it? I mean, it's better than the standard APC. It's better than the green APC. And there's nothing wrong. I mean, there are quite a few people who like it. It's just my personal opinion. My personal opinion, I don't think it looks that great. But it's not the end of the world. I would like to sell it for 200. If I could sell it for 200, I get 150 because I had to pay $50 for the gift bag. So $150 I would probably reinvest into like the weekly packs. But it's whatever. End of the day, it's just a game. So play, you have fun, attack stuff. All's good. Never seen it in the game. So if you click on your base, I don't know why it's all blurry for me right now, but click on the base, click on APC, and then if you scroll over, you can see a little example image of the APC. So I think this this little spaceship one will be pretty cool. From the Elite Challenge of the Doomsday season. It's not that great, but 5% march speed. So like currently my base is spec for march speed towards territories. You only have Rise of Empires? Oh, okay. Well, I mean they're similar games, but yeah, different cosmetics. Let's go ahead and use 1 hour of tickets. Let me make sure my garrison is set up. I guess we can go ahead and test the 4th APC. I don't think this one is going to work that well. Maybe it will surprise us. But if something gets past the first 3, it's probably going to get past the 4th. So, we're all ready. 10 seconds to go. And they still haven't taken their own AC. Or LC. Whatever. Let's see if we can find a base to attack. Oh. Somebody's attacking my reinforcements. It's gonna be so disappointed. Let's just farm reinforcements. Eventually fighting will start. I know 264 has enough people. I think what's going on right now is 264 has all their people more or less, you know, I don't want to say hiding like, you know, in a mean way, but I think all of their people literally are hiding in doomsday states, and they're going to come out to fight shortly after. Like once things die down a little bit, I think they'll probably come out and fight. Let's see if we can kill this farm. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, JSB. I feel bad, but that really didn't give me any points. That was just a farm. But yeah, I'm sure that we'll have I guess I need to reload this game. Let me hop into another state really quick and come back. And that should update. Well, if we're gonna actually help at the launch center, may as well teleport near. I know we're not gonna really be much help, but all right. So we got 400,000 points. What? How do we only get 400,000 points from an attack? Okay, so that it was just somebody completely maxed that blew through everybody with a healing APC. So they didn't do a lot of damage to us. All they did was just break the base. Okay. Well, that's whatever. We'll go fight on the farm in a little bit. We still have stuff to find on the main base. So again, I expect that 264 will come out, and I expect they'll fight maybe 30 minutes into the event, which is actually a smart move on theirs. If they fight from the start, there's so many of our state that are ready to fight, they'll just be overwhelmed by the numbers. But if they wait a little while, not even that long, if they just wait a little bit, there will be a lot less of our state fighting. So we'll be here for at least a couple hours. I would like to fight for 2 hours, maybe. At least an hour, guaranteed. Oh. Oh, please take off your shield. Please take off your shield. Come on. You know you want to. I don't think they will. Every once in a while, you get very lucky, and you're just scrolling along, and you just happen to come across a base at the perfect time. It happens. Maybe once per week, but it happens. But yeah, I still... That's strange. I still believe that they're gonna fight, that it will just be a little bit later. I mean, this is pretty pathetic. Out of all the states this past month, this has been the least fight. And I'm gonna hold to my belief, and I think they will show up, but later. I think they're waiting until a lot of our people get off. But this is pretty pathetic. Well, there's one person doing the super speed up and teleport. All right, well let's go back to 83 if they've got a few people attacking us. I really hope they actually fight. I hope even a couple of them, as long as they show up. Alright, we got one attack. We got one attack. Where did he go? Oof. Well, so they do seem to be attacking now. Not many of them, and they're running pretty quick, but as long as they're there, we can in theory get an attack off. Yeah, we got a few hits. Was he not even garrisoned? Wow. We got one hit. We got one attack, but... Oh, man. Let's see what JSB got from this attack. It's not too much. It's like dumbfounding. As strong as their state is, why are they not fighting? They've got like a couple of little bases just popping around, speed up attacks and teleport. They've got some strong people. I really wish I knew what they were doing. Damn it. Just teleport right here at the edge. Every once in a while, somebody will be cocky and attack you if you're at the edge. Just in case we can get attacked while we're looking for an attack. Let's try to reinforce somebody on the farm. Jesus. I mean, I don't think it could hurt him. Unless I bounce somebody else's reinforcements, but... whatever. God, come on. Somebody attack me. somebody fight. I still believe they will be here. They will fight. Eventually. I hate these speed up attacks. Maybe if I change my base to the stripper base, more people will see it and they'll be like, ah, pink base, he's got to be weak. And they'd be half right. Oh, oh. Ah. I mean, that's like a maxed base. I didn't see the name, but I thought I saw the picture. And if I did, it's the little Dragonite from Pokemon. And I know that dude is either maxed or almost maxed. I think he's almost maxed. But still, come on. Let's see, farm base got, did he port or did he get bounced? Might have gotten bounced. That would suck. Yep. That's a waste of speed ups. Oh, well. How is this guy getting attacked so much? God, I wish. Alright, let's try not getting my reinforcements bounced. No way. I was gonna say, is that guy just like dead there? No. And farm APC is in. Nice. And my APC is gone. Well, let's hope we got some more points than last time. Nope. Alright, well that's just suiciding my troops at this point. Let's go ahead and heal some troops, and I guess I'll have to go fight people on my farm later. Let's see what the little special event thing is. Occupy territories, heal troops. Heal troops we can definitely do. Alright, well I'm definitely going back to their state, because there are a lot more people fighting there. Hopefully we can find a fight. This is just absurd. I mean, this really, like, they're the strongest state we faced so far, and yet they're like the worst fight we've ever had. Thank God for Sunday. Sunday, at least we can go fight somebody. 109 will fight. That base looks a bit suspicious. Just sitting here in the middle of the sand. I still hope they'll fight. I'm not giving up yet. God damn it. Of course, that's back in 83. As soon as I leave. I'm not playing that game again. Last time, every single time I hop states, I got messages that the other state was fighting. Not playing that game. Alright, so yeah, there was the Pokemon guy. I mean, look, he's a strong base. He's destroying them. See if we could bait this guy. Oh. Come on, someone's attacking a bunch of farms. There's no way this base is actually here. Well, there's something. Probably already zeroed, but... God, I hate these attacks from across the map. Just stop it. I should have like a limit. You can only attack people from X amount away. I know we're not going to actually get this guy, but... where I was just too far away on the map. I guess that's supposed to be a trading area? That's just depressing. Like, already? You set up a trading area? Damn, people. Just need to fight. And of course, back in the state where I was. These people are gonna make me crazy. So I think this guy came from 267. So yeah, he's probably fighting his old state there. Why can't people fight? Come attack me. So that was the super strong dude. I got through one. That's a strong dude. Alright, let's go ahead and use another 30-minute ticket. We'll be here for at least an hour. At least another hour. If there's... That gave me hope. If there's at least somebody to fight. He must have had no troops here. Let's see what troops he had for my attack. So yeah, he was dead on troops for that. Dead on troops. Almost dead on troops. Mostly dead on troops. So I only really beat this one APC here. And that's, yeah. Strong dude. Definitely, definitely stronger than me. Max Madison. Watch a few of my videos. What state am I at? So, alt base and main base are in 83. And then I have a farm in 303. I have a handful of farms just scattered around the 300s. But the farm base here on the right is 303. That's just kind of a fun state for people who don't really want to play serious. But yeah, 83 I would say is definitely a super state. And that the problem with that, the problem with 83, so like today we're fighting 264. I think they're 264. Yeah, 264. Well, let me show you the, this would actually be the easiest way. So, 83 is the strongest state. Literally the strongest, probably in the game as far as state strength. Almost 18G. But, so the problem with that, we're fighting 264 today. They're at almost 16G. they're a strong state. I know a lot of the people that are in 264, and they're a strong state. They have a lot of people, but they still don't fight. Nobody wants to fight us. And yeah, I mean, there are a few people attacking here and there. Every once in a while, a base teleports and does a speed up attack and then leaves. But you know what happened to actually fighting? They gave up the launch center. All of them immediately just went to the doomsday states. And I'm not like saying that, you know, we're all great and strong and the best, but what happened to fighting? What happened to playing the game? You know, people used to fight. The goal of the game used to be to play. And now it's like, you know, oh, we can't win this fight. Let's not even try. You know, I mean, show up, have a good time. That's it. That's the best you could hope for. But yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating not being able to fight. And I'm not a maxed base. I'm not the strongest. But I like to play. I like to battle. I like to fight. I don't care win or lose. But a state as strong as 264, I shouldn't have to be scrolling the state for 30 minutes to find one fight. And I mean, they really do. They have a lot of strong bases. They just don't want to fight. It's whatever. I mean, Sunday we'll be able to have the Doomsday interstate battle. And so, I mean, as long as I can get like one decent battle a week, I won't be too disappointed. But you know, I can't lie. I mean, it is absolutely disappointing to not be able to fight, especially when the enemy state is actually strong. I mean, they're not weak, and they're just not fighting. You're near 10G. I need to learn a lot more about the 600s. I've heard a lot about them. The 600s are really great, but I really don't know too much above 400. Well, I can't say that. For the 400s, I do know. 500 and above, I don't know. Well, there was somebody. But yeah, with the 400s, I know just a couple of the strong 400s, like 461. I would have to look up the names of the states. 467. I have a couple friends there. 464. I think that's all I know. Only in the 400s. Yeah, 600 even. Someone did the other day came in and told me to check out 600. And yeah, they absolutely incredibly strong. Let's see. Yeah, I can't view the grouping, but I had seen just a handful of players they had, and yeah, they're crazy strong. Your state people watching 83264 said there's no point to defend. Well, so I expected that the enemy 264, I expected that they were not going to fight the launch center. That I can understand, especially as Doomsday's in the final couple weeks. Where is that? So yeah, we've got like 4 weeks left in Doomsday. You don't want all your people getting zeroed, you know, going into the final few weeks. But at the same time, 264 is genuinely strong. I mean, you know, statistically, and I know a lot of the people there. They are a strong state. They don't have to fight us, you know, for the launch center. But they're enough really strong players that they could put up a good kill event. You know, they could, rather than attack from across the map using 100 speed ups and then teleport away, they could actually have a really fun kill event. They are strong enough. They are definitely strong enough to have a really good kill event. That's my personal issue. I mean, that's what bothers me is a state that, you know, you don't have to defend the launch center. I'm not gonna sit here and say that you know, they're lesser players because they didn't. I know our state has a huge advantage, but play the game. You know, fighting the kill event. Don't just do speed up attacks and run away really fast. You know, just attack somebody, find a new fight, attack them, find a new fight. You know, even if you only played 30 minutes for the kill event until your shield came back, they have too many people to not fight. But that's whatever. At least we have Sunday where we can fight everybody. Because 109 and 97, the combined, you know, both of them, I can always find a fight. They're always, even if it's just friends, even if it's just fighting a friend in 109 or 97, there's still somebody to fight. This just bothers me more than anything, where you cannot find a single base to attack. I wanted to attack it. It's not even worth it. That's just so disappointing. I either could have used like 20,000 worth of speed ups, or yeah, we'd be too late. State 600 is 5 Alliance, 15G plus. State 600 is really strong. I wish... I understand the legality of why they have to segregate, more or less, the Chinese states. That's a farm. You know, I understand the legal or political reasons that they have to separate 600, but I do wish that they would at least put us in the same group for something. Because it is, I mean, so they're really two legendary groups. And this is just kind of a better representation here. So 96, 280, did 66 dodge us? Let me see. Somebody dodged us. No, it's 97. 97 dodged us and lost intentionally. So 96, 280, 66, 109. All of those states, basically ranked 2, 3, 4, and 5, are all in the other legendary group. So it's not that we're so strong and everybody else is so weak, but that we just happen to get the weaker of the two groups. So 2, 3, 4, 5, they're all in their own separate group. Even 280's there. 280's pretty good, or they were at one point in time. Probably not anymore, but I mean that's a strong group. So if we had this grouping, I know 109 would fight us, 96 would fight us, 77. A lot of our people in 83 came from 77. I mean, that's our alliance, is state 77. Our alliance came from 77. So I know there would be some people to fight. So I think we just got the worst of the two groups of legendary. But yeah, so hopefully, you know, this is the final week. And again, that also is what bothers me. The last bit of this rant, and then I'm trying to move on. So this is the final week of the Clash of Zones competition. This is the week to fight. There is no gathering day. You know, always the big fight. You know, you've made your way to the final. I hate this new menu. They've made their way to the final. They're at the top. If they didn't want to face us, they could have lost, like 97 did. 97 did not want to fight us, so they lost second week. But it's the final week, you know. You're supposed to fight. At least that's the way I think. How is that guy not zeroed by now? But yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. They yeah, hopefully next Clash of Zones we'll get some of 96 or 109. I'm sure something will be more exciting. Thanks, man. Yeah, Wrath was frustrating. We used I had 420 I think was how many I saved. 420 tickets. We got 4 Patriot, a Kamikaze, a Canoness, and then I bought 1 pack of tickets, and we finally got Wrath right at the end, the last 10 tickets. So I wanted to stream it, but I'm very glad I didn't, because that sucked. And I really, I mean, I had set my hopes as high as they could have been. The hero pool really was great, and I got too excited, and then I had really bad luck. But yeah, we did finally get the Wrath, so as unfortunate as the recruiting was, it could have been worse. And I do think on Sunday I'm going to try to open 1 more hero. If I could get 25 tickets, maybe 30 tickets, that would get the luck pool thing pretty close to 75%. So we'll try to get 1 hero on Sunday. But yeah, I'm very glad. The Tech Priest Wrath Hummingbird is crazy strong. I tested it out with a few tile fights, which if this doesn't pick up and we don't start seeing some fights, I'll probably go back to do some tiling. So we could test it out. You know, it wouldn't count for Clash of Zones, but at least it would be better than scrolling around endlessly. Oh, we got a farm to kill. Farm killer. Yeah. For like a split second, I thought this base wasn't shielded. I almost got excited. Save my tickets for Scarlet. I should, if I was an intelligent person. I don't know. I have a very bad feeling that, like, no matter how many tickets I save for Scarlet, my plan honestly is to use the season rewards to get Scarlet. So I'm going to have, I think we're at like 200,000 Doomsday tokens, coins, whatever they are. So I'll get one ticket from this. We will get, let me see if we can open this, so I can't. So I think we'll probably be in the top 3. So, I mean, maybe 3 or 4 chances to get a Scarlet. I don't know. I think that I would have better luck with the season rewards using the final the Doomsday Shop tickets. I have no evidence to base that on. I think that knowing my luck, I really don't have too much hope. But yeah, with the season rewards, we'll be using these tickets, the X Recruitment 1, and I don't have Wanderer. I don't want him. I think we need one more hunk. Iron Sentinel, I think I need one more, so it wouldn't be a complete waste, even though it's not used. Crochet I need. Organic I need. Tracker I could use 1. And Scarlet. So, I mean, I need the majority of these heroes. So even if I don't get a Scarlet at the end of the season, I'm sure we'll end up with something useful. And again, we'll have maybe 4 attempts, 3 or 4. What's my CE? What is CE? Too many abbreviations. Incoming more Patriot copies. Well, that's what I'm worried about. I was pretty mad that day. I just kept getting Patriot. I mean, if I had Wrath first. Oh, cutting edge tech. Yeah, if I had opened Wrath first, and then 4 Patriots after, I wouldn't have cared. If I had 1 Wrath and then 4 Patriots, I still would have been, I would have been okay. But just the fear of 4 Patriots, 2 other heroes that I already had maxed, and then running out of tickets and having to buy more just for a chance to get Wrath, I was pretty stressed. So cutting edge, we're at like 40 something. Last week I had used like 100,000 tickets, and all we did was finish the last little bits of this. We did 5 levels of long shot from 5 to 10. We did martial law 5 to 9, 5 to 6, 5 to 8. So yeah, really, yeah. Cutting edge tech is so expensive. I was saying, I guess an hour ago now, if you bought the the 25k medals. If you bought the right here, if you bought the 25,000 medals for $100, that would get you 1.5 researches. It's so expensive. So at this point in time, I'm not really looking to spend that much more money. And I'm just, again, I'm a very frugal person when it comes to like spending money in games. As much as I do, I really try not to. And now that I've just recently spent a lot of money, I need to play the game and enjoy it. I'm not one of the people that spends a ton of money in the game just to be strong. If I've spent money in the game, it's to play. It's to get the most out of that money. So I spent a decent bit recently, and so now I need to play the game and actually get my enjoyment out of what I spent. So maybe in a month or two I might buy some more, but for now I just have to play the game and have fun. And I know there are a lot of people stronger than me, and that's fine. Yeah, I would like to be the strongest, but I'm not willing to spend that kind of money. Guy in your state completed all the research for 2 weeks. Isn't there a limit to how many medals or war badges you could buy? I mean, I have no doubt somebody would if it's possible, but I thought you could only buy 3 packs of 25k and then like 5 packs of 15k or something like that. What do I think of the Frozen skin? I love it. Is it worth it? No. 3% hit points is not worth it. But the look of it, absolutely. I think, my personal opinion, this is the coolest skin that has ever come into the game. That's just my opinion. Is 3% hit points worth it? No, not at all. But the amount of enjoyment I get, how cool I think this design is, I'm happy. I spent like 280 for it. That's a stupid amount of money for a design, a cosmetic design. But I'm happy with it. I love it. I think it's great. But yeah, I mean, it's what something is worth. It really is a personal thing. It's every person has a different value of what's worth. How much money you have to spend in a game changes what's worth buying and what's not. If you had unlimited money, you had a maxed base, everything, all your tech is maxed, all the heroes, all everything, specialty, everything maxed. Would it be worth for 3% hit points? Yes. Statistically, is 3% hit points worth it for a maxed base? Probably. For the rest of us, it just looks nice. I just, I think it looks nice. There's statistically 3% is not going to make a difference for my base. I'm not maxed. I'm at 13.3 tech. But it's nice. I think it looks cool. Do I prefer Total War or Eden? Probably. That's a tough one. Total War will always have a something special about it. You know, just the memories of the first season ever. When I started playing the game, the first season of Doomsday that came around. It just the clusterfuck of people not knowing what the hell was going. I mean, people thought like the game was ending. I remember in our state, you know, nobody there was no YouTube. Nobody made videos or guides. There wasn't information available. Nobody knew what Doomsday was. And the amount of fun we had in the first season of Total War. And then we started making strategies in season 2. We had, you know, we had different defensive strategies we had come up with and different ways to attack. I mean, just the memories of Total War was so fun. But waking up at 3 a.m. every day because you have to be on for war, having to compete with a super state for tiles, it just, there are a few changes that need to be made before Total War is really is really good. I'm not gonna sit here and throw a fit and protest and make a petition and say that, you know, cancel Total War, only do Eden. I don't mind if they alternate. You know, I'm happy to play the game. Probably I would say Eden is a little bit easier on the players. I was not a fan though this past Eden when they made the time restriction to where you could only take gates at a certain day at a certain time. I understand why they did it, but I liked Eden better when it was just 24/7, anything goes. I'm not really a fan of the of the like 3 days a week you can take gates and stuff. And maybe that's just me. I thought Eden was a lot better when you didn't have to, because it essentially it makes it like Total War. If you don't wake up at 3 a.m., you're gonna miss a gate, and your team is gonna take the gate without you. They don't need you. You know, there are enough people. There are enough people on your Eden guild that they're not gonna wait for you to take a gate. The second the scheduled time comes around, they're gonna take it. And they're usually, you know, on the days that you're allowed to take a gate, your guild usually lines up like 3 or 4 throughout the day. So if you don't wake up at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m., you're going to miss a gate. And I thought it was more enjoyable just with no restrictions. I guess we could try to trade. I'm not gonna stay at the trade area for long. I'll go do some tiles, and then come back and see if we can fight. But so like right now, you know, right and back to the Total War versus Eden. Right now I'm playing 3 different alliances in 2 different states. Well, actually four different alliances in 2 different states. I have another base that's not on the screen, but 4 different bases, 4 different bases, 4 different alliances, 2 different states. Every single time there's a war, I have to wake up at 3 a.m. Between the 4 different alliances, one of them will be fighting at +8. And +8 for me, I have to wake up at 3 a.m. It's not that big of a deal. You can wake up at 3 a.m. and it's still fun. Not every time. I mean, some days you really don't want to wake up at 3 a.m., but I still have a great time. I mean, we wake up at 3 a.m., I take a shower, get something to eat, make coffee, and then we get on Discord and we have a great time. So I mean, it's an experience. You know, Total War is the game mode. Total War is worse, but I think because of the way Total War is made, you're more involved with your team, your specific alliance. And that to me is cool. You know, hanging out with your friends in your alliance, you know, talking on Discord, it's a fun time. Or I guess, you know, they're Discord and line chat and TeamSpeak and all kinds of different chat apps, but it's a great time. It really is. And with Eden, there's so many people, you know, 200 people in a guild. There's so much chat. There's so much text to read. There's so much going on that you're really, it's a less personal game mode. You're just playing the game. You're not really invested in the people of your guild, because you're not gonna, you know, you're likely not to play with them again. Every once in a while you get lucky though, and you get an Eden that you know, you've got some friends in, and that's fun. You know, if you can get some friends into your guild. But yeah, I think the experience of Total War is pretty fun. All right, somebody attack my gathers. Come on. I want to go take tiles. Strange that's showing up as an enemy tile. Well, let's see how the Hunk Tracker Nomad does. Thunk. It won. Well, it's something to watch. Not that great, but... Alright, so that's not really fair. Alright, this is at least something to look at, though. So we had Hunk Tracker Nomad versus Kami Wrath Death Rider. Oh, that's not even fair. He doesn't have 8th. Why are you... Oh my god. Why are you using Death Rider without the 8th skill? And don't get me wrong, the 6th skill on Death Rider is great for tiling. You know, for Doomsday, the 6th skill is wonderful. But you can't trade at it. Nah, yeah, nah. You can't do kill event with a 6 skill Death Rider. Bevins went to 467. Really? Really? That's pretty cool. I am happy for 467. If Bevins actually went there, that's really cool. I had some really great friends in 467, and they're just the nicest people ever. And I think 2 seasons ago they said they were recruiting and wanted me to go there, but they were too weak. They had a couple of strong players, but they were just overall too weak. I didn't really want to go there and have to play that hard. But yeah, if they got Bevins, that's pretty sweet. I'm sure he's somewhere here. I remember fighting Bevins back in Season 2. And back in Season 2, he was the first player I ever saw, and this was, you know, before I knew anything about the game. He was the first player I ever saw to have more than 100 million power. And this was, you know, back then, I think, just for perspective, GG, you know, the tycoon of the game, had, I want to say like 70 million power. And Bevins was the first person to have more than 100 million power. And, yeah, we lost. He destroyed us. My orange heroes did not last long. Alright, well, let's go ahead and, let's go take some tiles. How did 116 get there? How did 116 get a tile in my trading area? I think he plays 2 states. He probably does. It would not surprise me at all. Alright, you know what? This actually would be easier if my alt base was there. And I can see what tiles are ours on both states. Alright, well, let's go here. Where did I just put that base? There we are. Alright, so we want to put this base somewhere over here. I guess that works. Alright, those are our tiles. Our tiles. Enemy tiles. Alright, got that area clear. The next one would be trying to find somewhere that both bases can work. But yeah, we kind of blocked ourselves here. $97. 345. I think we've blocked ourselves with our allies. There we go. Nope, that's 83S. That's 83, 83. Well, damn. Might just go back to my trade area. We'll go back to fight in a minute. I just want to see if there are more people later. I still have my doubts. But I think let's go check and see if people are fighting. Alright, if we can't find a fight in the next, I guess, 10 minutes, I'll probably call it a night. It's so weird. I understand not fighting at the LC, but after everything kind of died down, still nobody showed up. Warrior, what's going on, buddy? Doing fairly well. Underwhelming kill event today, so a little bit less excited than I'd like to be. But yeah, no complaints. How is your state doing? Any exciting events? I want to go kill these farms. Maybe it will make somebody attack me. Bought a base in Younger State? Awesome. That's great. What kind of base? A maxed base or like a work in progress? Well, it looks like that game froze. I always think that the bases that need a little bit of work are a lot more fun. Work in progress. I think they're better. It really gives you something to do, and usually you can get a really good deal on a not maxed base. It seems like just the pricing of bases. It seems like it goes from like $300 straight to like $2,000, and there's just no in between. Every once in a while there might be like a $500 base, but you can really find some good deals. You put in a little bit of time and effort, and you've got a great base. Bought it for 100, got a great deal. That's great. Yeah, and even more. Oh, let's see what this is. Yeah. I stole the attack. Let's see what we got. That was so not worth it. That was so not worth it. It took like 20 speed ups to get there. Oh well, kind of worth it. A little bit worth it. All right. Well, still nobody's attacking me, so let's try to provoke them and attack some more farms. Every once in a while, somebody just gets really angry that you attack their farms, and they attack you in return. That might have made the news. It did. I'll let somebody else finish it. What? I missed it. Damn. Yeah, I hesitated on the speed up. I didn't want to use the speed up right away, and I definitely should have. Ah, well. Alright, back to the farm. I'll give that to someone in the alliance. Somebody's got to have, got to be needing points. It's so strange. So many people in this state, such a strong state. And it's a ghost town. Huh, I know B. Some 264 on your state trading. Yeah, no matter how hard they try not to give us points, it won't matter. We have so many people in so many states. They may as well trade with us. Once our people give up, and 264 decides they're not gonna fight. Once our people get over that, they're just gonna go trading in all of our doomsday states. They'll trade with 109, probably 345 or 71. Probably has a big trading area. I don't know. I'll have to message people later. But I would expect that there are a few states that probably have a big trading area set up. I just have to find where it is. But yeah, I would expect nothing less. There's so many people in our state though that you can't. I think it was 177 tried to do that and trade in alternate states to not give us points. And there are too many people in our state. You can't win. I will. Well, this is pretty uneventful. I might go ahead and head off. I'll give it like 5 more minutes. God, I want to attack this guy, but he's at the trade area. I'm sure somebody will. Some bonehead is gonna come in and just ruin this guy. But I'm not gonna do it. Ah, 96 is here. I will. I'll trade a couple of kills, and then I'm probably off. 96 versus 109. Well, that's exciting. Did either of them fight, or did they both just truce? I would imagine they both truce just from Doomsday. I'll get at least 3 boxes on the alt base, and then I'll call it a day. Let's see, where's my main? Alright. That should get us to 9 boxes on this, or 3 boxes or something on that account, so that'll be good enough. Good enough. Huh, you lost to a farm. I love that, just being able to tell somebody that they lost to your farm base. This one's not even a farm, it's an alt base, but still. Let's see how the new APC held up. Ah, so he actually had a good APC. He had Organic Heaven's Death Rider and lost to Kami Heaven Countdown. Interesting. He had much better tech, but it might have been the Kamikaze's combat skill. Or combat speed skill. Let's see how close that ended. God, the dodge is insane from Heaven Redemption. It just dodges every attack. So his Death Riders put in some serious damage here. But what's going to happen is all of that's going to be healed, and our countdown is probably going to start doing some counter damage. So that all should be healed pretty soon. That was a decent heal. There's still going to be some more. 27k on the back row. Wow. Yeah, his Death Rider is just ruining us right now. But we should out heal him very soon. And then our countdown does just enough damage. So that was a 16k heal. 14k heal. Another 16 or 17k heal. Another 17k heal. Yeah, so he absolutely outdamaged us with Death Rider. We just the combination of Kamikaze and Heaven Redemption is so much healing. Plus you have the evade, the dodge. Yeah, go ahead and kill my half-dead APC. There we go. Yep. Well, I probably sent shooters too. Yep. He scouts it, sees that we're half dead, and then sends shooters to go counter it. I love it. Somebody beat me to it. Somebody attacking me or my gatherers? I do miss the, I know it's not really relevant anymore, but it used to be the troop type weaknesses where you had, oh, that wasn't even an attack, that was somebody scouting me. I miss the troop type weaknesses where you had shooters beat cars, cars beat fighters, fighters beat shooters. Now it just doesn't matter. PC. Let's try out that guy. Oh, damn it. I thought that was, I don't know why I thought that was a real base. I feel like an ass now. I wouldn't have sent that APC. I wanted to test Wrath, and that was definitely not the right one to test. Nomad did really well on that. But this, I just feel bad. I hate when I do that, too. Alright, well, at least it wasn't that bad. They actually had some good heroes. I feel terrible whenever I do that. Like, whenever you attack, you send your best APC out and end up attacking somebody with, like, barely, you know, seasoned heroes, couple skills unlocked. I just feel so mean doing that. Sometimes it's hilarious, but not really at a trading area. At a trading area, I like to find equal bases to actually test your APCs. So that's not a terrible test. Crochet, Rose, Hummingbird, all maxed. Crochet missing 7th. That's not a bad test. I guess the difference is tech and Baneblade, but not too bad. We got another test here. All right, so that was a little bit better of a test. We were missing just a few thousand troops, so not really enough to say it was damaged. Barely missing anything. I think his tech is just a little bit worse. Interesting. So that's a really solid APC. Either that or it got lucky. I don't think it got lucky, so that's a solid APC. Neat. Well, I am going to have to go. I would like to stay and trade for a bit longer, but I know that I need, on the main base, I need to start tiling, or the Alliance is going to be pretty angry at me, because 20 durability to trade when I've already got 9 boxes, yeah, I can't really justify that, so I'm going to have to go tile. I probably will stream on Sunday. I hope I will. My goal is to stream on Sunday. So hopefully we get a good interstate battle. Before I do go though, so we did have an interesting war, which of course I can't open because I'm not in 83. Great. Let me go. Last thing before I go. Oh, we're getting attacked. What is this? Alright, that should beat me because our troops are almost dead. Ah, it didn't beat me. Alright, well. Sorry, dude. We're gonna teleport back to our home state. Let's go ahead and send... I can't even send a gather... So really quick, the Doomsday event. So we just fought our last duel. We fought SSI, and it was really interesting. We ended up winning, but we played terribly. We had a lot of people make a lot of mistakes, and they never punished us. So it was as if they weren't trying their best either. So I really wonder though, because they've teamed up. 109 has teamed up with 97, and they even have a couple of smaller alliances built into their AC as well. So I think in the next couple of weeks we're gonna have a really big like state versus state doomsday. You know, four wars simultaneously with 109 and 97. I might try to record it. I can't stream it, but I might try to record one of these sometime. Anyway, that was all. I don't have anything new or exciting. Thank you all for being here, and again, I hope to stream Sunday, and I'll see you then.